Thank you for pressing play, and welcome to another episode of
FanKingHaters,
your weekly fantasy show where we dish out hate on those fantasy players that mess up your DraftKings or your FanDuel lineup. I'm Marcus the Greek, and to my left is Melodic, and to my right is Messiah the One.
that's me.
You can follow us during the games on DraftKings. Before we get into our hates of the week, I'm going to read a couple hates from some of our followers. The first being from Hector the Bull. He says, I started Ivory this week, and man, did I hate him.
I would be mad too.
Yeah.
That was not I'm a hate. That would have been my hate. I would have told you if you were here. Hate. But I appreciate the feedback because we need more of it.
The next one comes from our follower, Paul's No Romo.
Okay.
I effing hate Russell Wilson, bitch ass. F him, dog. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. His Twitter feed about to be full of pictures of Sierra with Future, Reggie Bush, and 50 Cent for the rest of the day. I guess it's safe to say Paul's No Romo did not start Russell Wilson in his fantasy lineup last week.
Right, because I dropped him in one of my fantasy leagues, so I know everybody else probably felt the same, and then he actually did something.
Yeah, so that's what the spirit of the show is about. So, getting into that, Melodic, who you hating on this week?
I'm going with Tyler Lockett.
Oh, that's a good hate.
Yeah.
Where you at, Tyler?
I'll round up to 3 points.
Yes.
I think 1 of 3, 13 yards, no Baldwin.
And he didn't do anything.
Yeah, bougie.
But the reasoning why is because now Jimmy Graham has became relevant again in the last 2 weeks. He is taking his targets. They didn't have a tight end before.
Right.
Now they do. He's back. He's getting healthy. He's still not the same Jimmy Graham from the Saints.
Right.
I'm like, you know what I mean? Like he was. But he's doing his thing and he's taking a lot of touches right now.
And Messiah, what was your hate from last week?
Jim Bob Cooter. Y'all wondering who that is?
That's the offensive coordinator for the
Detroit. I spent $7,300 on DraftKings to get a quarterback to get 10 points out of Matthew Stafford going against a banged up, destroyed, horrible defense of Chicago.
Yeah.
And Chicago looked like the days of Urlacher or Mike Singletary. Just not sure what happened, but Matthew Stafford was my hate for the week.
My hate, I learned a lesson about, doing drugs. I hit that blunt, and that blunt got put out by the Blunder twins. That's LeGarrette Blunt. Talked all that trash last week about Rex and Rob not being able to stop the run, and, LeGarrette leading the league in carries, and it just was a no-show. So that's my hate, like I said.
Shut out, dude.
Yes, it was.
Shut out.
So
That's horrible.
It's a hate DraftKings-wise, but football-wise, it's kind of made sense.
Yeah.
You're getting shut out. You're playing from behind. You got to throw the ball, even if you have a quarterback or don't have a quarterback.
Right.
But turnovers is what kills the momentum of the running game.
Yeah.
So I understand why he was a hate, but technically he wasn't a hate because
I was just expecting more, man. Hoodie owns the Ryans, and I just expected more. So that's why that's my hate. Melodic, who you rolling out this week?
I'm going to the danger zone this week. The danger zone, fellas and ladies. I'm going to the black hole.
Okay. That's
I'm going
Raiders?
in. Yes. Derek Carr.
Oh, I like that pick.
the Raiders.
Derek Carr.
Hey, Shay would love that play.
Yeah, he would.
We got Crabtree. Cooper ain't really been doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we got Crabtree. We got the running backs. We don't really have a tight end, so you know what I mean? I think we'll get some deep passes and we'll be all right.
Okay.
I got Matt Forte and Terrence West as my running back.
I like that pick. That's my third favorite West.
Yeah, I like Matt Forte. He's a good, strong runner. They really don't have a passing game right now, the Jets. Fitzpatrick has been doing horrible.
Yeah, he has.
Sacked left and right.
He is.
So, I mean, I think the run game will be strong.
Six interceptions in the last 2 weeks. I will run the ball.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? They have the tandem. They have Brandon
Powell.
Powell.
Even be 9 interceptions or something like that.
Yeah, Blau Powell.
Yeah, Blau Powell. Sorry, my bad. They're sharing the touches, but Matt Forte is getting more, so I think that's a better play.
Okay.
Terrence West, he's a starter now. Forsett,
My third favorite West.
Forsett's been cut. So,
again, twice.
Yeah.
His hate is probably the Baltimore Ravens.
Right.
Right. I got Crabtree, Ininiwa, and AJ Green as my receivers.
I like all three of those players.
Yeah, AJ Green, everybody knows he's the number one receiver. He's the only target over there at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
He's going to score points.
Too fast for them.
And your other player is another. If you see, he had a jet in there, and Eric Decker's out this week, so that's a good play.
Right. Yeah. Meanwhile, he is on. He is marked with the Q, questionable, but
I hate that.
they said he will play, so I'm going with that risk.
I think that's a good tournament play either way.
Right. I'm taking the risk. I got Rudolph as my tight end.
Your
Vikings.
safety blanket, like Linus.
Right. Yes, that is my safety blanket. I got Jones, running back for Washington.
I like that play.
Matt Jones, who?
Matt Jones.
Yes, sir. In defense, I got the Vikings, like always.
Why not?
That's they safety net. Messiah, what's your lineup for the week?
Well, I went with a good one.
Oh, is this the second prophecy? And we got it, and we have sound?
Hey, this is gonna be recorded, and hopefully this comes true. If this lineup is in the money, then everything I'm telling y'all is true.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm going with Derek Anderson at my quarterback.
Okay.
I'm going with Derek Anderson.
I'm sorry, that might
in
be
case y'all don't know, Cam Newton is probably gonna be out. If Cam Newton is out,
he is out.
He is on a concussion protocol. So
yeah.
I'm safe to go with Derek Anderson.
Okay.
My running back is another stretch. I'm going with DeAndre Washington. I'm not even going to say the name, but for those who understand football and know football, I'll let y'all figure it out. And I'll give y'all a second to figure out who he plays and who is he.
With the Black Greek not playing, that might help you guys. That's the Raiders running back.
Danger zone?
Danger zone.
Danger zone.
I tell you, man, I'm paying attention. So, running back also went with T. West.
Okay.
You know, I didn't want to.
favorite West.
You know what I mean? The baby in the world's named North.
Yeah.
West. I wanted to go with T.
Yes, sir.
West.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
At receiver, I went with Calvin Benjamin.
Okay.
Terrell Pryor. Mr. Offense is what he calls him.
Mr. Offense.
Emmanuel Sanders.
I like that play. I like that play.
Doesn't matter who the quarterback's going to be, Paxton or Simeon, he's going to be the target.
I hear that.
You don't pay him all that extra money to sit there and watch him do nothing.
Exactly.
Right. I got Greg Olsen at the tight end.
That's a good pick.
The reason I went that way is because Cam Newton made Greg Olsen irrelevant in the last game.
Okay.
Derek Anderson comes in, made him relevant, got him in the end zone, helped my fantasy out, so I was happy with that. So I went back with it. And in my flex, I went with Julian Edelman with T. Brady coming back.
If you follow our show, that's his guy. That ain't nothing to do with T. Brady for sure, but that's his
Tom Brady.
That's his guy.
And I went with Carolina's defense going against Crab Bucket Winston.
Okay.
See, and that's what I was over here counting just a second ago. Is that our
quadruple deal?
Okay.
Yes, sir, I did. I did do it without Cam. Who needs Cam?
I think that might be his entire lineup next week. But we'll see. I like those plays. That's good tournament plays.
Hey, but just understand this though. Got lineups.
Yes, sir.
I got many of them, so that's just one of them that I want to bring to y'all. And it comes true. Hey, we'll be talking about it next week.
That's a Messiah. For my lineup, I ran out Brian Hoyer. Okay. He's been top 5 fantasy quarterback, even though it's been 2 weeks. Playing against the Colts, who are coming back.
He makes tight ends famous.
He did say that. That's on the Lost Episode Blu-ray. For my running back, I went with Ed Lacy. I don't think he lost all that weight for nothing.
I think that's going to be one of your hits.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know, it's just hard to watch him run. He's a big. He runs. He runs like he wears like a size 6 shoe.
See,
like his feet too small.
And see how you two are hating right now?
Yeah.
I'm hoping everybody else in tournament play is doing the same thing because they're coming off a bye. Giants rush defense is the old Giants rush defense. That's why I'm playing it. Like I said, I went with my third favorite West behind Adam West and Kanye West. Terrence West. Hopefully, us 3 have him. I hope the rest of y'all don't have him in tournaments.
Well, just understand that I would take Kanye West out and put Jerry West because I'm not a Yeezy fan.
For my receiver, I went with Suspect. I know last time I had Suspect, he didn't do anything for me. But with the whole world hating on him and not giving his quarterback the business like we should, I'm rolling out OBJ.
No matter if he has a good game, I'm hating on any man that's going to be crying on national TV that he ain't getting the ball. He's not a professional right now.
See, and that's the exact reason why he shows up and shows out to shut up haters like this.
And if he does show up, I'm still gonna hate on him
see?
because he's gonna be crying that he had a good game.
Let's see, there we
Man,
go.
you better watch them interceptions.
Again, the quarterback.
Yeah.
From my other receiver, I went with the other Oakland receiver because I just think he hasn't done anything, and that's their real number one. So I went with Amari Cooper. I think he has a breakout game. I think there'll be a lot of points in that game, so I went with him. For my other receiver, I went with Robert Woods, just a gut play. What did you tell me off camera about his matchup, his cornerback matchup he was going against? Robert Woods?
He's playing against who?
They're playing against the Rams.
That wasn't the play, man.
It wasn't the play. I thought it was Eifert. Okay, maybe it's Eifert we were talking about.
We were talking about whoever's playing in San Diego because Verrett's beat.
Oh, that's right. But anyway, I picked Robert Woods, just a gut play. For my tight end, I went with Zach Ertz because Detroit has allowed every tight end that has played against them to score a touchdown this year. So that's why I know he's coming off an injury, but I think he gets in the end zone too.
It's a good play. I have in my other lineups, and the good play about that is that it wasn't a leg injury. He had a rib injury, so it's not like he had to do it. He just had to stay in shape, so he's gonna hit the ground running.
And if you're a fan of the show, it's coming off a bye. You know how we feel about byes. For my flex play, I went with the pothead. Like I said earlier, we learned about it. He lost 4 games for it. I think he's still the best running back in the league. That's Le'Veon Bell. He was just so cheap on DraftKings. Yeah. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Too cheap for me not to put him in the lineup. Steelers show last week. They want to get him the ball. I think he has a big game. And then, again, if you're a fan of the show, we like teams coming off byes. I'm drinking the Eagles Kool-Aid. I think they're a legit defense.
That's going to be your second hand.
You think so?
Yeah.
Man, Detroit can't stop the rush, and the Eagles like to rush. So I think they're going to force some more turnovers. We're going to be hating on Matt Stafford again.
Or Jim Bob Cooter.
As always, thank you for pressing play. You can follow us on Twitter at FanKingHaters.
Right.
Send us comments. We might read your comments on the show. Send us your username on DraftKings so we can put you in a tournament with us. We'll hate on you if you win, hate on you if you don't. Half a day, Guam.
Make sure you go check out Instagram, FanKingHaters. Go check it out.
Q. Hey, we have a fan by the name of Q. Hey, I got you. He asked for a shirt. Here you go, my fan. It'll be sent to you this week. And in case y'all didn't see, let me get a close-up. This is a new one. Got lineups. You know what I do. Until next time, y'all. See y'all later.